Today's check-in. We've left Port Sudan and we're on our way to an anchorage just south, about 40 miles south, to watch the Liverpool game. Liverpool Leeds. And look at this, we've got a feeding frenzy. These birds are terns apparently, and we got Ben getting the rod out because there's tuna all round and behind us. Hopefully we might get a catch and another fishy. The dolphins have been again just before, they might be around again in a minute. Look at that. We've got another fish, the boys have got another fish. On the opposite side. Oh, there it is, look. Ah, poor little fish. Oh, where's he going?
Can you get up?
There we go. And it's going tight. Hopefully. There we go. There he comes. Woohoo! Very close, wasn't it? So the plan is to, as we've left Eritrea, we can't stop on this first part of Eritrea. It's not safe. So our first stop is going to be at Hermil Island. I think it's the most northerly island. Here, there's a nice anchorage around the back here in there, so we're going to get around here later on tonight, later on this evening. Hermil Island, and that anchorage there looks ideal. Let's see. So we got to the Hamil Islands 4 hours later than we thought, at just after midnight, and after a 15-hour sail we were very tired and went off to bed. Anyway, a few hours later, first light, or just on first light, there's a banging on the back, just at the back of my cabin, on the sugar scoop there, this bang, bang, bang. I looks out my little curtain and sees these 4 guys on a skiff, and one at the front looked like he had like a cut-off army uniform on, and he's banging with this oar on me gel coat, and I'm going, no. So I jumps out of bed, runs out the cabin. As I runs past Ben's cabin, bangs on his door and goes, Ben. I think Ben was already awake, but he was straight up the stairs after me. I runs out onto the stairs, out to the back cabin, and I looks, I says, what, like, then he's shouting in a whatever language he is, but he's saying, passport. And then I look around at Ben, and as I look at Ben, I said, they've got AK-47s over the shoulders, haven't they, mate? And Ben goes, yeah, Rob, it looks quite serious, which it obviously was. So I runs downstairs, picks up the passports, our 3 passports, and Andy comes out onto deck then. So the 3 of us stood there, passed the passport, and next minute he looks at them and he goes, right, come with me. So I say, okay, I'll go with you, me being the captain, I'll go with you. So I jumps on the boat straight away with them on this 25-foot long white skiff, like something you see out of that Captain Phillips movie, with and there's 3 guys with AK-47s in shorts and you know, just t-shirts, real ragged looking fellas. This guy, he had this cut off camouflage shirt with a cap on, you know, a US style cap, basin cap or whatever, you know, with like that. And so I jumps on the front and we push off. I wanted to get away from my gel coat, and then I'm sitting in the skiv. We're flying along now. Why have I just got in this boat? Why have I just got in this skiv with these 4 guys? And don't forget, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I've had a few hours sleep after a long sail, so I'm a bit befuddled. So I'm looking around. I'm watching me boat get further away from me as I'm looking behind, and this fella on the back just sat there, all very stern, horrible looks on the faces, and I'm going, oh well, let's see what happens. We must be just going the guard. There must be like a, you know, a patrol thing there that I sign a few papers and they bring me back. So, but as we get nearer the shore, I don't see any guardhouse. I see this concrete jetty. So as we get off the skiv on this jetty, I climbs off, and I haven't took my shoes with me, have I? Schoolboy error. So jumps onto the jetty like that, and it's that jagged concrete. So as I get onto this, I'm starting to walk along, and I'm walking like this, you know. And I said, where do we go? And then he points into the distance, and I see this. I could hear this generator thing like going, and this little enclave of huts. And I went, that's half a mile away. And he goes, yeah. I said, I haven't brought any shoes. And he just looks at me and he laughs, this guy. I went, oh shit, he doesn't care now. This is a little bit worse than what I thought it would be. So we started walking anyway, and the sharp concrete me dancing on, because it was very uncomfortable walking along, and they didn't care actually. But as we're walking along, it starts turning to sand, basically, because it's like a desert island. Nothing on the island, just like a desert island. So we start walking along, and we get to this enclave of there's a generator running, and I've got these 3 guys behind with AK-47s, and I'm walking along with this main guy, and we're walking along together, and he's not making much conversation. I'm trying to pick his brains about, you know, what we've done wrong, and he said, no, you come here, you need to see. I was expecting, to be honest, to just go to shore, sign some papers, say, okay, you can stay here for the day, or whatever, or you're not allowed to stay here and you can go. But this wasn't the case. Obviously, it's not the case. They're taking me in to with our passports to investigate why we're at this island. When we first went to planned this anchorage, we planned it after Phil, our New Zealand friend, and he didn't anchor at that island. He anchored at the island south of it. But we chose this one because the anchorage looked so nice. So that's what happened. And so as we get nearer this hut, it looks like a bit of an outpost. And he takes me over to this hut, puts me inside and says, right, wait there, we'll be back. And he points to this, it's a mud, like a dirt floor. It was horrible. It was horrible, to be honest. There was this scrawny old metal bed with a scrawny old mattress on it. And he goes, you can have some sleep on here. I said, what do I want to sleep here for? And I said, no, just get the papers, and we'd like to have a dive round here and a snorkel around here, whatever. He goes, wait. He locks the door and off he goes. And there was shutters on the windows that I managed to peel open. I can see our boat. I'm looking at the boat way in the distance. I'm looking, thinking, all right, lads, don't piss off without me. But then I was there for it was a good hour and a half, and I'm sat there, wondering what's going on. It's quite dark in there, and well, it was a mud hut. Next minute the doors open and these 4 or 5 guys walking, and one of them's got a tray with a stainless steel jug on and a cup. As he walks in, he walks up and he gestures towards me. As he gestures towards me with the tray and the cup, I said, "Oh, thank you very much." And as I went to grab it, this horrible guy, the first guy, I hate this guy so much. He leans over and he picks up the cup and the jug, pours into the cup, full cup, puts it back on the tray, so it starts swilling it around, swills on again, finishes the cup, goes out and gestures to the guy and goes, "Off you go." And I went, "Ooh, now I think I am in trouble. I'm sure that was for me." And this guy really has took a dislike to me. So now I'm starting to get worried. I've been there 2 hours. I'm thinking I need to get back to the yacht. So I start shouting, "Oi, oi, oi," and so they come over. One of them comes over. So what's up? I said, "Listen, I have a heart problem." And he goes, "What?" I said, "Heart, my heart. I need my tablet on the boat." And he goes, "Oh." So anyway, I persuaded them I told them that if they don't get my tablets, they're going to have a proper casualty on their hands, an international one. And so next minute, this pickup truck turns up this time with all guys on the back of it and guns and everything, and they run me back to the jetty. And that's what you'll see on the video that comes up now. You'll see a video of Ben saying, we're getting our captain back. So there you go, you'll see that video now. Hopefully Rob will be on board. He's been away with the Eritrean army for 2.5, nearly 3 hours. There's a guy with a yellow t-shirt on. Don't see Robbie yet. Oh yeah, there's Robbie. Okay, he looks pretty relaxed. It's been a very nervous time. We've contacted the UK security forces in the area. They've offered us a warship, but we said, hold that. I'm not going to let the camera see me. Let them see the camera. But it looks like we're getting our Robbo back, and probably going to depart fairly quickly, hopefully, with our passports and our captain. Here he comes. Good man. I've got a... Yeah, they've took me back to the boat, and I've jumped on the boat like that, and you'll see the video of me coming back. As I jumped on the boat, they've gone. I've run downstairs, got me vitamin tablets, took them, and then gone, "Okay, guys, took the heart tablets. I'm okay now. I'll wait here until you come back with our passport." And they said, "No, you come with us now." I went, No. I'll wait here. He said, "No, you now come back." Oh God! So the lads had packed me a bag with some water. Obviously, I hadn't had any. And a two-way radio and stuff like that. You know, Ben and Andy were really on the ball with that. And it was funny though, because the skid's on the back of the boat, and they had the Eritrean flag on like a flagpole sticking off the front of their boat that'd already been banging into my boat. And they're coming against us. Said, "Okay, I'll go back with you." So as I've jumped from my sugar scoop, the back of our stern onto theirs, as I jumped on, the guy's gone to grab me, but he's missed, and he's grabbed the Eritrean flagpole, which was a branch, and he snapped it in half, and I've gone, "Ooh, that's not me." That's you. So that didn't go down too well at all. So I'm back on the boat, goes back to the jetty off. This time they've got a car waiting for me. So he gets in the car,
and they take me back to my little hut. But this time, when it goes back in the hut, I'm a little bit more confident, because obviously I've seen that they obviously don't want me to die, that they took me for my tablets. So it goes in, I've got a bit more confidence, got a bit more cocky now, and it sees a remote control in the corner, and it says, oh, you've got a TV, there's a TV in the corner, they swing it round, I get 14-inch TV. I said, yeah, let's have a look what's on the TV. So I puts it on, and they've got the movie War Dogs is on, like a satellite feed, because I saw a dish on the roof. The dish on the roof, I thought, oh, they must have some satellite TV, and they did have it, and they had the movie War Dogs, you know, that Jonah, it's a good movie, but the last part of that, you know, and then I'm saying, I've seen this before, and I got two guys sat next to me with AK-47s. Now, they're actually here with me. So watching this, and I said, let's flick through, and BBC News comes on. So I'm starting to watch BBC News on, and Chelsea comes on as Chelsea win 1-0. I think they won. Yeah, they won 1-0. And then the little Korean guy had just set off another missile in Japan, and a couple of things. And it was going to start to go on a loop. So I'd obviously been there an hour, hadn't I? So just sitting watching it, you know, and I'm sat there now. So next minute the door comes open, but as I'm sat, before that, these guys with the AK-47 say, give us whiskey. Got whiskey? Have you got cigarettes? Said, don't smoke, sorry, don't drink, which we don't on the boat, you know, and we don't actually keep any on the boat. We don't keep whiskey on the boat. We keep a few beers, you know, just for anchorages. And anyway, this main guy walks in now, and comes in and says, stands there in front of me, stands up straight and goes, you must leave here now. I went, what, here? He goes, here, you must leave. You must leave. It is the law. And I went, well, I wish you'd have told me that a couple of hours ago. We would have gone anyway. Why are we even here, you know? So he goes, I said, okay, let's go. So basically we jumped up, and then they took me back to the boat then. On the skiff again, back to the boat, and the lads are all waiting on the front to get on the back again, waiting for the news now, because they already thought I was going. And then I've gone, we're out of here, boys. Pull that anchor up now, let's go. And then I've jumped on, and we've turned around, and off we've gone full power out of there. And so my advice for anyone anyway in the Red Sea, that part of the Red Sea, is stay away from, stay in the shipping lane, just inside the shipping lane, go down. You can't go to Israel, you can't go to Egypt. Sudan's not really worth going to unless you want to see real poverty. The diving's not really there unless you've got your own diving equipment. But so anyway, here's a bright thing going on now. Look at the little bird that come and joined me just after it got back on the boat, and we had a lovely time together, didn't we? We're in off Eritrea now, but I've got a little friend who's been with me for about 20 minutes. Yeah, hello. Say hello to everyone at home. Just give him a little bit of muesli, but didn't really want it, and a little bowl of water over there. He's not hungry, I think he's just come to sit by me here, haven't you? Hey? Hello. 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 Lovely little thing, isn't he? Aren't you? What's your name then? Hey? Mine's Robert. Oh, he's on me hand now. Oh, look. Hey. Very tame, aren't you? Nice to meet you. Are you going to come to Djibouti with us? Or what? Hey. Go on, jump on my hand. Yeah. You want to share me pillow now, eh? Alright.
Uh-huh. You may as well stay with us, eh? All the way to Djibouti. What would you like to eat? We'll be going away. Alright, jump on. First bit of excitement for a few days. Something, something well since yesterday. Second, something in the water here. Not sure what it is. There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know what it is. Looks like a horse or something. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it's a cow. It's a Jersey cow. God, he smells a bit, doesn't he? Even the fish aren't eating him.